Okay, so we're moving on in the chapter and we're going to introduce adding and subtracting and multiplying and dividing of lengths. So yesterday we were looking at the 10 millimeters as 1 centimeter. Every time you have 10 millimeters, that's included as a centimeter. So 11 millimeters was 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter. Well, we need to go and move and work with the stuff now. So here's a sum. It says centimeters and millimeters, 2 centimeters, 5 millimeters, add 3 centimeters and 8 millimeters. So you go ahead and do it as you've been taught to do adding. So you start over here and you add the millimeters first. 8 and 5 is 13, put down your 3, bring over your 1, 3 and 2 is 5 and 1 is 6. So your answer is 6 centimeters and 3 millimeters. While over here it would be 5 and 4 is 9 millimeters, and over here it's 5 and 3 is 8 centimeters, and those would be your answers. But that is not how I would encourage you to do the sums. I would like you to do these sums here using decimalization. So instead of saying 2 centimeters and 5 millimeters add 3 centimeters and 8 millimeters, I would want you to move the sum into the decimal word. So you keep the larger measurement from up above, so we say 2.5 cm plus 3.8 cm. And as remember I told you in decimalization, adding and subtracting, always keep the decimal point underneath, so you can go 8 and 5 is 13, put down your 3, bring over your 1, 2 and 1 is 3, and 3 is 6, that's a double. The answer is 6.3 cm. Over here we go 3.4 cm, 5.5 cm, they're to be added, so decimal points stay underneath each other in adding and subtracting. So we go up and we add our millimeters here, so 5 and 4 is 9, 5 and 3 is 8, so keeping the larger measurement from the sum, our answer will be 8.9 cm. If we were asked to do subtracting, so we could do it this here way. Same idea as subtracting. 3 take away 4 I can't do. Rename, that goes to a 6. I now have 13. 10 and 3 is 13. 13 take away 4 is 9 millimeters. Over here it's 6 take away 2 is centimeters. This one here is 7 take away 2 is 5 millimeters. And 8 take away 3 is 5 cm. But as I said on the previous page, I would rather you change that to decimalization, because I know we've done a chapter on this. Decimal points in adding and subtracting stay underneath each other, so I can do that immediately. 3 take away 4 I can't do. Rename, take the 1 over, so 10 and 3 is 13, so I no longer have a 3 there, I have 13. 13 take away 4 is 9. 6 take away 2 is 4, so my answer is 4.9 cm. Over here it's the same idea, the decimal point's going to be immediately under these guys. 7 take away 2 is 5. 8 take away 3 is 5. My answer is 5 centimeters. 5.5 centimeters, go Malaysia. So this is the same for question 3. Decimal points, use them, decimalize the sum, so the decimal points stay underneath each other, keep the numbers underneath each other, and that's how we want you to do it. Here's subtracting from question 4. Decimal points underneath each other, millimeters underneath each other. Carry on and subtract as you have been doing in decimalization sums in the previous chapter. Question 5 is about multiplication, so just change them to decimal numbers. But remember, when you're doing that, you are moving your decimal point out one place. So when you get your answer, 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 5, and 2 is 7. Your decimal point is out here, so you need to move it back in one place. Put in your decimal point, and don't forget to record that it was centimeters. Over here we are doing the same thing, so we're going to do multiplication, so we're going to move the decimal point out one place, so it's sitting out here. We go ahead and do the sum. 3 2s are 6, 3 6s are 18. So I now know my decimal point is sitting out here. I moved it one place, so I need to move it back in before I put my decimal point in there as the answer. When you are doing division, it's exactly the same. Just remember, when you're doing division, as soon as you cross the decimal point, you must put it into your answer. So 3 into 7, 3 2s are 6, 1 over, put in my decimal point immediately. 3 4s are 12 cm. 7 into 9 goes once, 2 over, put in my decimal point immediately. 7 into 21 is 3, 1.3 cm. Down here, 5 and 8 goes once and 3 over. Put in my decimal point. 5 sevens are 35, and I'm working in centimetres. 6 into that there goes 16, 6 twos are 12, 4 carried over. Put in my decimal point. 6 eights are 48. The answer is CM. That's it.